Welcome to another edition of Around the Lot. My name is Jerry Morelli, your host for this month's show, as we come to you from the 35th Annual Johnny Rizzo Golf Outing, sponsored by Franklin Sussex Auto Mall and Franklin Sussex Hyundai. Later on in the program, we'll take a look at rock, ribs, and ridges. It's going to be a great Around the Lot show. Sit back, relax, and enjoy it. Let me tell you about the 35th Annual Johnny Rizzo Golf Outing. This golf outing was started 35 years ago by Jack Rizzo. He was the one-time owner of Franklin Sussex Auto Mall. Now, Jack's son was involved in a car crash, and he was taken to St. Clair's Hospital. They did not have the equipment to take care of him. Therefore, he went into a coma and passed away a couple of days later, and that was the story behind that. And Jack Rizzo, when he sold the dealership to Eric Nielsen, Eric promised him he would continue with the golf outing. It has continued for 35 years. Eric Nielsen is a very philanthropical man. He loves the community. His dealerships are all involved in the community. Him along with Bill Snoffer, they love Sussex County. They love doing business in your community, and that's why they have this show Around the Lot. Anyway, we spoke to people about Eric Nielsen. He's being honored here tonight for his contributions to St. Clair's Hospital, and here's what they had to say about Eric. Les, we're doing a little tribute to Eric Nielsen tonight. He's very philanthropic in the community. He sponsors his golf outing. Talk about his contributions to St. Clair's, what it's meant to your hospital, and your thoughts on Eric.
Oh, sure. Well, it's just a wonderful thing that Eric has done for St. Clair's and working with Bill Snoffer, and I know that Eric is going to be honored here tonight. You know, Eric is one of an example of the kind of people that is all about what supporting community hospitals is all about. So over the years, this event has raised, I think, pushing $700,000. It's a 35th annual Rizzo, Johnny Rizzo golf outing, and so we're just very honored that Eric and all of his friends have gotten together to help us, and especially Eric for what Eric and his organization have done for us. We can't say enough in terms of our appreciation.
If you can, talk about what's going on with the hospital, the situation, and what direction you're going in at this point.
Sure. Well, we're going through some changes. Some of our folks up here in Sussex, I'm sure, have read in the newspaper that we're in the process of transforming the Sussex Hospital, and it will become more of an emergency and outpatient services facility. The fact is, our inpatient activity at the hospital is very low. Healthcare is going through many changes. There's a lot of pressure, a lot of shift from inpatient to outpatient, but we do have a strong commitment in the community. And the most important thing we do is providing emergency services. And that's something that's also important to this outing as well. So we will be operating a full-service emergency room as well as a pretty broad scope of outpatient services. And very shortly, when we get final approval from the state of New Jersey, we'll be naming the facility St. Clair's Health Center at Sussex. And so we're really excited about it. And the most important thing is our commitment in the community continues, as it has for many years.
Farming has been the backbone of Sussex County for generations. You can see it every day in our landscape and lifestyle. Farming is what makes living in Sussex a little different from everywhere else. You can celebrate and support the tradition of farming by putting the healthiest choices grown and raised right here in Sussex on your family's table. Our farmers have always been there for us. Let's be there for them. You can make a healthy difference for your family and buy local, buy fresh from your farmers. Brought to you by Service Electric Cable TV, Franklin Sussex Auto Mall, and the Sparta Farmers Market.
Folks, there's a lot of rock, ribs, and ridges around Sussex County. You can get around Sussex County in one of these Jeeps, right? A Jeep Wrangler, huh? That would look good in your driveway. Tell boss Snoff Morelli sent you, and he'll give you a special deal on this. I promise you, all right, folks? Would you please do that for me? All right? Look at all the things they do for the community, sponsoring this golf outing. We have a story on rocks, ribs, and ridges. I spoke to Howard Freeman, who's the promoter for the event. Let's take a look at that interview. We're here at Rocks, Ribs, and Ridges with the promoter, Howard Freeman. Howard, give us a little history of how you started this great event up here at Hidden Valley.
Actually, we started the festival 3 years ago. The gentleman, Dave Barron, who owned this facility, Hidden Valley, which is a great family ski resort, had heard about our balloon festival, the Quick Check New Jersey Festival Ballooning. He said, hey, can you do a balloon festival here? It's a little hard to launch balloons in an area like this, so I said, how about a rib festival? Because I had met a ribber. And I said, you know, Southern Rock for Sussex County would probably be great. And just each year it's built up. We started with Marshall Tucker and the New Riders a couple years ago to the fact where we're going to really expect a big crowd today for legendary Dickie Betts from the Allman Brothers, Artemis Pyle on Sunday. So we have two Hall of Fame musicians and 4 great rivers. So the key to the weekend is it's not a sin to get sauce on your chin, Jerry.
I like that. That's very nice. You always come up with those lines. You rehearse them, or you just kind of pop into your head?
You know, I put a hog on the log, and the rest is history.
I like it. So, now, how do you book the bands? How do you convince the bands to come up here and play in this event?
I pay them a lot of money.
I'll do it.
We know what they are. It's just a matter of what their price is. No, you know, we try and figure out what's going to go best with this genre. You know, a beautiful day in the country. You have the ribs, you have the music, you have everything else. This band had heard of us actually and asked if they could come here. They're out of Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. It's called Cabinet. It's an up-and-coming jam grass, bluegrass band, which is interesting. Dickie Betts has been one of my favorite musicians since the 70s when I was in college and watched him at the Allman Brothers. At our balloon festival, our VIP area is called the Blue Sky Club because of Blue Skies and Dickie Betts. So, you know, we work with a whole lot of different agents, and sometimes we'll go direct and managers. And, you know, we'll ask musicians. I asked Doug Gray from Marshall Tucker who he'd like to play with, who he gets along with. Last year he said, how about the Outlaws? How about this and that? Next year we're looking at Charlie Daniels, and we want to take it up to the next level. Maybe a ZZ Top, maybe a George Thorogood and the Destroyers. But, you know, every year it keeps building. They say if you build it, they'll come, and that seems to be working out today.
Now tell us how you developed the relationship with Franklin Sussex Auto Mall and Franklin Sussex Hyundai as your title sponsor.
You know, when we come into a new market, it's impossible to put on an event of this magnitude without a key title partner. And not only a partner who's going to put, you know, equity into the event and have the same vision, but someone who's going to have the same vision and someone who's going to help us promote it and activate it. So I went to radio stations, I went to newspaper, I went to billboard companies, and every person said, you got to speak to Bill Snofford, Franklin Sussex Auto Mall. So finally I got in to speak to him. I gave him my vision, and I gave him a blank contract. And he goes, what are you doing? I said, look, you're the man in this market. You're the biggest guy I see on TV, on radio. I see your billboards. It would be crazy for me to come in and tell you what I think it's worth. But I'm looking for a long-term relationship. I've heard you're a great guy. You fill out the bottom at whatever price you want. However, I need you to convert all your advertising, A, to draw people into the showroom, to get tickets, to do creative promotions where you could sit in a Jeep and that sort of thing. And it's been great ever since with Bill, with Lynn. He still owes me some golf lessons, which he doesn't want to admit to, but other than which is also in the contract, by the way.
Oh, it is, okay.
But which he still owes me.
That's good. Okay.
And you can ask him. Okay. But no, it's just built. It's grown. He has the same vision that we do. You know, he wants the people in the community to have a great time and know that it was care of Franklin Sussex Auto Mall. So, you know, we have some great Jeeps and Dodge and pickups and stuff all around the venue. And if people can see them and then go back to the showroom after they enjoy this great day, everybody wins, right? It's a win-win.
Hi, my name is Vic Filamonchuk from Franklin Sussex Hyundai. I want to welcome you here. I'm doing my best imitation of Jerry, looking at scores on his cell phone all the time. And thanks for coming in and visiting us from Rocks, Ribs, and Ridges from the Jerry Rizzo Spectacular. We appreciate that.
I love that.
Okay, so while I'm doing my little phone here, let me tell you what just came up on the phone from MSN. MSN has just rated the 2012 Genesis and a 2012 Equus as the absolute top 7 best buy luxury cars. And why do they do that? Very simply. You get so much product for such a little price. A 6-cylinder engine, 333 horsepower, an 8-speed automatic transmission, leather interior, so many features that are standard, it's just too numerous to describe. So speaking to the boss said, you know what? Let's pass on to our customers, and he texted me on a screen just like Jerry, a great deal. And here's the great deal. This car sitting right here, the way you see it, is only $269 a month for 36 months, 12,000 miles a year. The Equus, which is the big sister right there, full luxury car, full service, full maintenance, all included, that's only $519 a month for 48 short months. Both cars 12,000 miles a year. Look, you don't need a lot of money down. It's a couple of dollars or a trade-in. You could be driving an award-winning Genesis or certainly an award-winning Equus that competes against $100,000 and $130,000 vehicles. Tremendous opportunity, tremendous buy. Oh wait, I got another message from Jerry. And If you get the vehicles from us, we'll give you a limited lifetime powertrain warranty, absolutely free. Even if you lease the cars, it stays with the car, it stays with you if you want to keep the car. These are the things that we're doing here at Franklin Sussex Hyundai. Thank you very much, and you have a great day.
Now for Bill Snoffer and his wife Lynn, they were enjoying rocks, ribs, and ridges. It was taking back to their 70 days, you know what I mean, when they graduated from high school. I won't say what year, we're around the same age, you know what I mean, the 70s, you know. Rocks, ribs, and ridges, man, you know what I mean, man? Anyway, they were enjoying the event. I spoke to Bill about it. Bill, tell us how Franklin Sussex Auto Mall, Franklin Sussex Hande got involved as a title sponsor of Rock, Ribs, and Ridges.
Well, one, you know, we do a lot of stuff for the community, and Howard Freeman from Promo One came to me 3 years ago and said, I heard you're the guy in the area here, and you know, he was looking to get this started up here in Vernon and put something together with this Rib Fest. We also had the guy from the Double S Diner down the road that was a ribber, and so we had a little experience with it. And you know, the bottom line is we like to throw back stuff to the community once in a while, and we think this is a great way. I'm just walking around the crowd right now, and everybody's thanking me and stuff. It's nice, and I think they reciprocate it by coming to see me when they're looking for a vehicle.
How are things going at the Auto Mall in Hyundai so far?
Things are great. The Auto Mall's just on fire. I mean, we're doing great. You know, Chrysler, Jeep, and Dodge right now is extremely hot product. Got great programs, great product, and Hyundai is, you know, just if I could get more Hyundais, I'd sell more. It's pretty simple. It's a really, really great car. We're almost done our renovations on the new building. Got a couple things holding us up, but I think in the long run, you know, one, it's going to be a beautiful dealership right in the middle of Sussex County, and you know, as long as they keep bringing the product, we'll do very well there.
Chrysler is, like you said, taking off. What makes the car so? What makes Chrysler so special, and why are they so popular right now?
I actually think the you know, our new president Sergio Marchionne, I think they've you know, the joint venture with Fiat. A lot of nice technology has come our way. I mean, now they're building this 8-speed transmission in the vehicles. The 6-cylinder SUVs now get over 20 miles to the gallon, which they never did before. And some of that technology, I think, has really helped. And the combination with the Chrysler people is just, it's been a perfect marriage as far as I'm concerned.
And you've been #1 in New Jersey 2 months in a row?
Yep, Franklin Sussex Auto Mall, #1 dealership. #3 in the Northeast last month, and they've been the #1 selling dealership in New Jersey last 2 months in a row.
That's amazing. How do you accomplish that?
It's just, a lot of good teamwork. You know, these guys, you know, one thing about the car business is the hours. They suck, if you don't mind me putting it bluntly, you know.
Okay.
You know, they work hard hours, and you got to kind of be there when the people are there. And, you know, there'll be nights where we get out at 9 and they're there until 11 o'clock at night, and I truly believe it's the sacrifice of the team that I have that makes a difference. You know, a lot of other dealerships shut the door. We stay there until the last person leaves, and you know, that's a true testament to the people that I have working for me.
Okay, well, talk about Hyundai, such a popular vehicle, as you said before. Great car, great value. Talk about what makes those cars so special.
Hyundai's just, you know, they've come a long way. I mean, the original Hyundais were throwaway cars, you know, and they've just made you know, they're determined to take over, you know, Toyota and Honda in that import market, and they just keep working towards that. You know, one, they have a great warranty. They're building a great product. It's the best gas mileage company out there. I mean, their products average higher than any other company out there for gas mileage concerns. And unfortunately, with the price of gas, you know, as it keeps escalating or even hovering where it is right now, it makes a huge difference. And you know, people in Sussex County too, they got, you know, we're commuting to work a lot of time, so it's a great commuter vehicle. And just the quality's there now. That's the big difference. You know, the bad part is my service department's not busy enough there. You know, Jerry, I said, you know, because of the quality of the product, you know, we do a lot of just general maintenance on cars, but they don't break down, which I guess is a good thing.
Anything else you'd like to add about today's event, or anything happening at the Auto Mall in the upcoming months, or Nielsen down in Warnock now? Anything else you'd like to add?
Well, you know, our new Nielsen store is our latest adventure. You know, we took over the Warnock organization, the big store down on Route 10, trying to get that going, trying to bring a little of the stuff that we brought here to Sussex County down to Morris County. I'm still working on some things for the Auto Mall. I've had John Schneider called me last week and wanted to know if I wanted him back. I'm just, I'm just trying to work things out. You know, we have a lot going on there. We're going into our beach party program next month, and you know, it's just a matter of if I can afford to bring them by, and what else we have planned. But I think all summer long you'll see exciting events going on at both dealerships.
Folks, Franklin Sussex Auto Mall, the only choice you need, 1-877-776-4640. Ask for any of the salespeople, Chris Succi, any of those guys over there. They're all solid guys. They're ready to make a deal, get you in that car. Like this Jeep Wrangler. This will look sweet in your driveway. It really will. You have to buy this vehicle. If you have a husband out there, you're a lady watching right now, you tell your husband to get the checkbook out. Let's go. Let's buy this vehicle. All right? Come on. All right? All right. Now, also at Rock Ribs and Ridges, Eric Figueroa. He owns a Double S Diner. Big story behind that. It burnt down. Well, it's being rebuilt. One of the best diners in Sussex County, a great diner. He makes those famous ribs. He was there. I spoke to him about being involved in Rock Ribs and Ridges. Folks, it would not be Rocks, Ribs, and Ridges without the ribs. That's what Eric Figueroa does from the Double S Diner. Eric, this is one of the biggest events of the year for you. Talk about being here today.
It's great. You know, great turnout, great people, great atmosphere. Music's great. You know, we enjoy it. Get to see your good friends and have a good time.
You know, a couple weeks ago at the Auto Mall, they had the rib eating contest, and our man, Hunter Space, wins again. He must really love your ribs.
Oh, well, I hope so, but you know, he can eat. God bless him. You know, I begin to wonder maybe they don't feed him at home, but
they don't. All right, tell us about what makes your ribs so special, Eric.
Well, you know, I don't know. I know that we take a lot of pride in them. You know, we make every rib we make and sell. We do it competition style. So, you know, we put a lot of care into them. We start with good product and, you know, good seasonings and good sauce, you know, and it comes out good, I guess, you know, and then we enjoy it. I
know Hunter does. He ate that thing pretty fast. Okay, Double S Diner, a landmark in the community. You had some tragedy with the fire. You're opening up again. I ride by there a lot. I see every day progress being made. For you and your family, it's been a long wait. It's got to be a good feeling to know that the community, the people all love your food. They love your waitresses. You're going to get your whole staff back. Tell me your emotions and thoughts as you get closer to that day.
Well, you know, tons of different emotions. We're anxious, we're nervous, we're excited. You know, we can't wait to get in there, get our feedback, you know, in there and working and seeing old customers and getting the crew back together.
About I mean, put it. You know, they're. already.
This one looks watching right. In ridge.
Stop.
Here. We're happy to have all the bands. We have great names coming here and people just from all over spending the day, 2 days with us, Saturday and Sunday, and we're thrilled to be part of it. We do the food and beverage for it, and honestly, it's a real great experience.
Now, your restaurant is fairly new with new ownership. How are things going? And make a plug.
Hidden Valley has changed over the name of the restaurant. It's called Tavern on the Mountain, and we've been here about a year. We have a wonderful, wonderful menu, 14 specialty hamburgers. We have Tuesday tacos, $1 tacos. We have Wing Night Wednesday for 35-cent wings. Specialty menus, really, it's a place for everyone. We're a family place. We want you to bring your kids and have a good time.
Now, how important is it to be involved in an event like this, which is good for the community and also brings people in to taste your food and to get to know your restaurant a little bit?
Extremely important. We're thrilled to be part of this today because there are so many people. They're expecting 3,500 people today and 3,500 people tomorrow. These are all people from all over the area that could relatively, make the trip here to have dinner one night. And these are all new people. Everyone's being introduced to Tavern on the Mountain, and we just hope everybody comes back and gives us a try.
Now tell us how Tavern on the Mountain all got started. How did you come to be taking over and to reestablish the business?
Hidden Valley had a restaurant that was run last year called Hickory Sticks, and they decided to change it over, so they got new managers in here, and it's now called Tavern on the Mountain. We've completely changed the menu. We have a completely new staff. We've made it family friendly, and then at night, obviously, if the adults want to come out and have some fun, we're open till 2 o'clock in the morning.
So you got the families to come in for dinner, and then if you want a little nightclub action, come at night, right?
We cater to everybody. Bring the family for dinner, and then take the kids home, leave them with the babysitter, and come on back and have some fun.
Okay, now when you got to buy a vehicle, you know where you got to go now, right?
Yeah, yes, I do. Sussex County Auto Mall.
Franklin Sussex Auto Mall.
Yeah,
Franklin Sussex.
yeah.
If you prefer a Hyundai, you can go to Hyundai.
Did you see all the fabulous cars that
Yes.
are out here?
Yes.
There's
Great.
fabulous cars.
My pleasure to introduce my daughter, Gina Joy Pumpkin Morelli, to sing the jingle. Gina!
Franklin, Sussex, Automobile, the only choice you need, Route 23 in Sussex.
Folks, I just spoke to my boss, Boss Knopf. He told me you can lease this car for $269 a month. A Jeep Grand Cherokee for $269 a month. Come on. Where else are you going to get that? It's a beautiful car. Nice seats, comfortable. Nice paneling here. AM, FM, Sirius radio. I like that, huh? Right? Very nice vehicle. Drives well. Can really pick up on the highway. You can lease this vehicle at $269 a month. That's something you can afford. It's a beautiful car. You know where you can lease it from? What? I can't hear. That's right, Franklin Sussex Auto Mall. Route 23 in Sussex, the only choice you need. Come on, folks. It's time for a new car. Your car's making noises. It's old. You dumped enough money into it. Why not lease a new one? Surprise your wife. If you're a guy out there looking for a car, come to Franklin Sussex Auto Mall or Franklin Sussex Hande. You can lease this car at the auto mall, bring it home for your wife. I guarantee you, your wife will be happy. And you know what a happy wife does for a husband? You know what I mean? Yeah, for you guys who have been married a long time. So I suggest you go down to the auto mall and lease this vehicle for only $269. Okay? We got a deal? What, you're coming down to sign the papers? See, any of the great sales staff at Franklin Sussex Auto Mall, they're all great people. And they'll all be there to take care of you. They're there to take care of you, the customer. That's the person that means the most to them at the auto mall. Okay? All right, folks. $269 a month, we got a deal. Don't forget. Franklin Sussex Auto Mall, Franklin Sussex Hyundai, they do this show around a lot. Of course, they want to promote business. They want people to come in, but they're very philanthropical in the community. They give to St. Clair's Hospital with this golf outing. They're always sponsoring Rock, Ribs, and Ridges. They sponsor different events. That's what it's all about to them. That's what it's all about for Bill Snoffer and Eric Nielsen, to be involved in the community, and that's what they do. That's why they do Around a Lot. That's why they do our show, the Sports Beat Show. You see here on Channel 10, they're the title sponsor on that. They're great people. They want your business, folks. And you know what? You should give them your business. You should support your local community. They're part of the community. When you need a new car, please, I ask you, go to Franklin Sussex Auto Mall or Franklin Sussex Hyundai. All right, that'll wrap up this month's edition from Around the Lot. From the 35th Annual Johnny Rizzo Golf Outing, we bid you a hearty good night.
Franklin Sussex Auto Mall, the only choice you need. Compare, you'll find this is the place. Selection, saving, service. Oh, they're great. Franklin Sussex Auto Mall. Drive home in more than just a great deal. Franklin Sussex Auto Mall. The only choice you need.